Cool. And now we move on to patch 3.2. Much as I worry for the future of ISHGARD, the fate of our missing friends concerns me even more. As it once was. Tatara was waiting to share good tidings with you and Alphino. Alphino, Firemac, I've been looking all over for you. We received news regarding Flahamin, Horibolder, and Coltonet. Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Science's good name had been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for LIMSALOMINSA. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. Yeah. Quite. But what wonderful news to think that our reunion is so close at hand. A pleasure to see you too, Alphino. Thancred and Kral. What brings the two of you here? Kral and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. And we may just have found the answer. I did not give her a voice. Firemac, you were fleeing Ul'dah and Minfilia. You said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, I see no reason to suspect that it is not. It seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all still quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple, if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. The battleground where Firemac felled the Ultima weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. 'Twas there that Hydaelyn intervened to shield him from magic I invoked. Kral and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the aether therein. The two of you alone? I have proven a knack for subterfuge, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kral while the patrols pass. Besides, if you and Firemac come along, who will see to Flahamin's grand homecoming? Flahamin's homecoming. When you put it like that, very well, I trust in your plan. I think a little bit of jealousy was seeping through there. I know not whether this data will yield means to find Minfilia, but it will be... I did it again. It will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tataru and I will return to the Rising Stone to make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Livingston docks? You got it. Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels! Alright, let's go straight to LIMSALOMINSA. Alright, to the Arcanist Guild. Yoink. Hey, look, it's Horibolder. Talk, please. Did they change clothes? I feel like they might have changed clothes. Is that... By the gods, it is you! Well met, Firemac, well met! If it isn't Firemac Summers, really, you didn't have to come all this way just for us. Oh, Firemac, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. Thank the 12th, one hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worried about you all, every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Tataru found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a Hannish vessel. Hannish? Hannish? I don't think I've ever heard that term. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we? Colton? Yeah. But we made the most of it, didn't we, Coltonet? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We would have sent word sooner, but we know not whom to trust, and with the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. Yeah, about that. What do you mean she's missing? How can you let this happen? Forgive me, I'm sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. As Thancred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return, and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty, there is much more to be done, and more to be done. The braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit! To the science and long overdue reunion! Huzzah! Well, there you have it. To the Rising Stones! Oh, cutscene time. There's Thancred. Disguised as ever.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Let us be about our business, then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Oh hey, I just noticed his eyes are different colors right now. He was hiding that before.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Oh, damn.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
Awkward.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed. I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, Let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Speak with Flamin and Revenant's Toll. Awesome, 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 possum, awesome, possum, awesome, possum, awesome, possum, possum, awesome, awesome, possum, awesome, possum, possum, awesome, awesome, possum, awesome, possum, possum, awesome, awesome, possum, awesome, possum. Ah, it's great to be back in the Toll. It's even smells like adventure. Home at last. I must make my rounds and see who remains. It feels good to be home again. To think that Aaron is waiting for us just beyond those doors. Friends and family with whom we have shared so much. God's help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. Did she say come up? Let us know. Okay, she didn't. Oh, we have to watch each one of them pass by. Okay, there. Speak with the signs and the rising stones, because yeah, okay. Vimatia, who the heck are you? Who the heck is this? Who doesn't even have a name? Is that Lady Flamin I've heard so much about? Well, well, I shall have to introduce myself. Nothing like a homecoming to lift everyone's spirits. Thanks for bringing them back, Firemac. Hey, there they are, at last. Thank the 12. We must tell the children at once. They've always been so fond of horror-y. When our karmas betrayed us, I feared all was lost. How wrong I was. Eliane, FMA, it fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy. And what of Higiri? She is well, though abroad on a mission at present. It just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. I'm sorry, what is your name? Bluomwida. I worry that Argimus is getting carried away. I suppose I can overlook it on this occasion. Oh well, I could do with more right here. How are you? A sorry companion brings a bloody tear to the eye. Who the hell's Clement? First Ochre and Ahori, a passing fancy I could suffer, but this? She's hopeless. How utterly hopeless. What? Who are you talking about? Is it that word? I heard it all from Eliane. Where is she? If I'm not to greet the songstress of Ulda, I would do so on my feet. Well, you're already standing, so that's a start. The secret oneself in a ship's hold, secure safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we know all too well. When they were well rested, I should like to seek a formal introduction. Wait, wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer at least, though I'm happy to oblige you. My legs are rather less accommodating. Ochre Boulder. Huzzah! He has returned! Together, my brother, I shall serve the science till the breaking of an 8th dawn. Wait, your brother is here? Who are you? Oh. Who are you? I don't know these people. Oh my, decisions. So hold on. So going back here to what Clement said. Oh, she's into them. Coltonet. Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we have settled in, I would join this church. Ochre! Or is it Ocher? I'm going with Ochre. Ochre, what in the seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Why, you, brother! You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained, that I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You trained with the Hanish? Did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves, and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. 'Twas the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alphino. I know we will. Minfilia, Ida, Populemo, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. As it once was, whoa, whoa. Alright, there's too many people, and they're not important. I'm not speaking to them. The word of the mother. Alphino is eager to return to search for Minfilia. Thancred and Kral contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into Castrum Meridium, I'm saying that way too fast. Meridianum bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them and Yostola in Idleshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guests of honor, I suspect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. Wait, what? Oh, gotcha. He's talking about Minfilia. And Plahamin. Tur Idleshire. Shower, Idleshire. Not shower. Shire. Woo! Woo! Alright, Cryle. I don't know why I ran around that. How is Flamin, by the way? Enchanting as ever, I trust. I shall have to pay my respects when time allows. 'Twas rather less than I had hoped, but though, mayhap I asked too much. My apologies, I see I'm the last to arrive, so what news have you for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the ether at the scene of the Ultima Weapon's destruction, a ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Hydaelyn shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sildi aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Hydaelyn, there's no other explanation. No, it's more like, Hydaelyn, there's no other explanation. But there is more. When I studied the site where Yostola used flow, it appeared that not 2, but 3 beings had been affected. Yet, unlike Yustola and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there, and then not there. So hold on, what? We paid visits in order to there's more I'm going to say. There, not 2, but 3 beings have been affected. Interesting. Now recall your visions of a vast crystal flowing in the sea of ether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hydaelyn, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1. Hydaelyn interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Yustola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. May have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. Okay, gotcha. You are implying, I take it, that Hydaelyn guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her body and soul onto the ethereal sea? In which case, we must needs continue our search there. For a blessing, the means to do so already exists. I speak of the Antitower, a Charlian construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where its entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian. A contrary old crone for another blessing refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the Antitower? I had no idea. Then our course is clear. We must petition her aid once again. Awesome. Awesome possum. Awesome dawsome possum rossum. Awesome sock'em bropper. Awesome sock. Cool. So it's gonna be a bit of a trip because we have to go all the way down. Where Master Matoya is. Whew, boy, the word of the mother. Dun 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 dun. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Although it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Antitower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? I didn't give her the old voice. The tower was abandoned to the magical keepers 15 years ago, dearies. They have the run of the place now, but that is no deterrent to you. Then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The firm foisted the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Antitower was sealed save one. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the Forum's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. Firemac can go. Take the magicalist rogue too, if you like. He's no use to me. The rest of you will stay and work. I'll hear no argument. Those are my terms. Oh, and I should be delighted to accompany you? Lead the way, Firemac. Thancred, no! Your etheric flow has been compromised. Do not deny it. To venture into an environment so thick with ether so close to the ethereal sea would be to risk their further so close to the ethereal sea would be to risk further impairment, or worse. But Minfilia could be in there waiting for us. And you could die. And for what? If she is waiting beyond, Firemac will find her. Trust in him. Have faith. Damn it all. Bring her back to us. What you got, Thancred? I will do the thing, kind of, maybe. Awesome. So that was an easy... Alright, I gotta do... God damn it. Gotta clear the selection. And now we... home. Antitower, please. Pick it. Pick it. Okay, dungeon time, baby. And I think we're starting to reach the point where the dungeons actually start to get a little hard. I think. I said that before. But I might still be okay. We'll find out. Worst case scenario, I can always switch to Blue Mage, which I know can clear this alone. Let's get rid of the map. We don't need the map. The Antitower. Why is it not doing anything? Yeah, we'll be fine. Rago River Tamer. Tasting the strong, baby! Was I stuck for a second? I might have been stunned. Oh, look at, they're actually doing damage on me. Okay, so maybe we should be a little worried. If I'm seeing visual, actual damage on me, that's a problem. Zero Ragu. Croaky dares approach the tower, one with ears to listen. How wonderful. Yay, we're fine. We're okay, we're okay. Look at us go. Charlian Mimic. Oh, that's an actual treasure chest. Why is nothing happening? Alright, let's run past this mob. Continue this one. Everything's going okay. I think so. Ah, crap. Oh, I already killed that one. They were fine. We're fine. No reason to worry. No one's dead yet. We must run past all these enemies, because they will hunt us down anyway. Good progress, good progress. Give me back my sprint on run. Let me run. Yeah. Doing good, good. The dungeons are getting to a point where I'm like getting silent on the commentary, but you know what? It's fine. Just have to focus a little bit. We are Calabrina, adorable dolls, terrible dolls. Yip ho ho. Calcabrina. Oh, this one has a mechanic where I'm gonna be stuck if I don't do something, but I think I'll be fine. I don't think it's an instant death, but I will take the damage. So I just remember, there's like... Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen, guys. There's gonna be a mechanic where I get trapped. Oh, yeah. The dolls begin to gather. Okay, we're good. I actually did it before it mattered. I just remember when I saw the blue mage, it was definitely something I couldn't avoid. Huzzah! -minute completion, though. Yeah, these dungeons are getting longer for me, though, that's for sure.
Hear, feel, think.
It's Heidelin.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
But it's not Heidelin. Who could be speaking to us? Oh. I know the answer. In fact, you're gonna get the answer right now.
The word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia.
She got new clothes, though.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Heidelin guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think. Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease. They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
So basically, she now speaks for Hydaelyn, and is no longer really in Philia, which is gonna suck for a lot of people. Oh, we're out of the dungeon already.
Thank the 12! Did you find her? Did you find Minfilia? The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Crier?
Poor Thancred.
as unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Menphilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Menphilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must you be so ungentle?
Look who talks. With your sharp wit.
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
And a little curtsy goodbye.
Thancred, wait! No, this is all wrong.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's the way things are. She's not coming back, is she? She did what she thought was best. Yeah, I'm going with that one. I know that, I do. To give all for her beliefs was never her way. Was never ever her way. Was ever her way. That's what he said. Was ever her way. So we will, as we must. What greater calling could there be than to stand against the dark as defenders of the light? And yet, where does it end? The sacrifice, the loss.